The rise of smartphones and the technology and the rise of technology has transformed the way students communicate and entertain themselves. But the classrooms, they spend so much of their time in remain stubbornly resistant to transformation. And for most schools, the approach to teaching remains, again, stubbornly one size fits all. For example, a single teacher delivering the same message to a group of about 30 students, regardless of their individual progress. Artificial intelligence can change that and help in a developing field like personalized learning. So in general, the idea is that people progress at a different rate. For science and math in particular, if they are talking about something you haven't had the explanation on, you just really give up in that area. And there is no way that you are brought back into it. AI can help develop software that creates individual lesson plans for students based on their performance, coaching them through trouble spots until they have mastered the subject. And again, teachers, of course, will still play a central role in the classroom, but they will do less lecturing and more one-on-one coaching.
Imagine you are a teacher and you are reshaping all the contents you have in your training in little pieces, these small little pieces of the puzzle, and mixing them all behind the chatbot. Then each student probably will picture up a different puzzle. So if you are working with 20 students in a class, they can use the chatbot to get to new contents or to repeat some contents you are using in class, but they will work, each one of them will work in a different way. So at the end, they will be setting up 20 different puzzles that make sense, but are different from your initial one. Whereas normally you are offering the same training to all students. And then it's up to them to find the personal motivation or interest.
If students really engage themselves in creating their own contents, they, of course, naturally personalize their own learning paths, and then make the students more part of the searching of resources and the use of them. Also helps this point.
I think that machine learning and metrics like that, and then to be able to predict the future need between a teacher and a student, I think it's the next step of that. The chatbot will need to anticipate that. Okay, you asked me that, but next you will need that, and then maybe that, and these other resources. So have something more fluent.
Learning through new method is like paramount. As long as we get away from the very technical, very classical approach to a teacher speaks for an hour, student goes home, studies for an hour, and then goes back to class the next day, I think that's like positive in every way that we can think about it.